All right, so we're here with Maciej Gładysz. Congrats, Maciej, on the win in Silverstone, your FIA F3 race winner. First of all, I mean, the whole thing was super surreal. First, Niall gets penalized, then you don't realize you're on the podium. The podium starts without you. Talk us through how the whole thing was.
Yeah, honestly, crazy race. I started from eighth. Climbed my way up to fourth position, and then after the race, uh, I wasn't sure if I was in third position. I look at the screen that I'm actually I'm in top three, but I asked my engineer if there's a glitch in the on the live timing or on the TV, but he said no, I'm just in fourth. Because he didn't check that he now got a penalty, so I drove to the national pit lane. Um, Everything seemed honestly very weird. Then I think medical car took me to the F1 pit lane. I was on the podium a bit later than two other drivers, and then everything got even crazier because two drivers got penalized, and I managed to take the first win, first win this season. Uh, would be nice to take it in a different way, but win is a win in the end.
How did you receive the news that De Paulo and Rivera got penalized?
Riviera, I got told on track. Uh, so yeah, I was already in second. But about De Palo, I heard something that he was gonna get disqualified um, for his floor being too thin by like for 3 millimeters. Um, they were still checking. So at the airport, I was texting with my manager, who's as well managing Matteo, and yeah, he told me that Matteo is disqualified. So when I was having a lunch at the airport, I was told that I won the race. So I feel sorry for Matteo because he deserved that win. He drove amazing that race. He's had a tough season, so I think he deserved that win. Um, but yeah, in the end, this time it will come to him for sure. But yeah, I deserved that win as well after a tough season I had last year and last tough few weekends that I as well had. So it's nice to bounce back like that, and I'm looking forward to Spa.
All right, and I mean, this didn't come from nowhere. This we're going back to the start to back when you first started in motorsport. What inspired you to get into racing in the first place?
Um, First, I was inspired. First, I got inspired in racing by my father, who was a racing driver. He's been racing for like 20 years, and yeah, he wanted me to do this sport. But at first, I wanted to play football because I really enjoyed watching Barcelona, Messi, Neymar, Suarez, and I wanted to become a football player. But in the end, everything has changed, and I decided to choose motorsport, and I think it was the right call. Um, and yeah, everything has gone as planned. Still, my goal is to be in F1, and yeah, I hope this goal or dream will become true soon.
All right, you mentioned Messi and Suarez as your idols for football. I'm in Barcelona right now, by the way.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I really like this city. So yeah.
Okay. Um, what about your idols in motorsport?
I would say Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen. Charles really inspired me by his story. Um, by like when he had Formula 2 race in Azerbaijan, his father passed away like 48 hours before the race. I think he started from the back and managed to take a win, which really inspired me. And I mean, he's done really amazing job in his first season in Formula One, then in Ferrari to manage to defend first position against Lewis and Valtteri was really amazing to watch that race. And Max, obviously, his mentality is amazing. His approach to racing, um, he's like fight ability. it's honestly crazy and it's really inspiring for every single driver, yeah.
All right. And you've done karting, you've done F4s. Last year you did Euro Cup 3, and now you do FIA F3. What would you say are the main differences between those cars, and which one do you prefer?
Yeah, obviously, every time I jump to a faster car, it obviously feels the best. So I would say out of these four, I feel F3 is the best one so far. It's the quickest. It's probably the most enjoyable one to drive on a push lap, and as well, it's really hard car to manage during the races. You know, tire management is a key. At tracks like Silverstone, Barcelona, it's really important to not do any silly mistakes during the races. Obviously, to qualify at the top is really important. And Euro Cup F4, I honestly enjoy driving there, but F3 is just something different. It's crazy to race at the same weekend as Formula One, and and the level of drivers is, I think, even much more competitive.
What would you say is the best driver you've ever raced against, or you raced against right now?
Yeah, yeah, that's difficult. Um, yeah, I think back then when I raced with Kimi Antonelli, it was something amazing. Uh, he's always been quick. He's always had that mentality of winning, and he's been from mini to now to Formula One always strong. Honestly, it's Freddie Slater as well. To race against him is something really nice as well. Obviously, to race against every single driver is something always something nice because you
And
can see what are they doing, what you can as well try to do.
all right. And apart from Silverstone, how do you feel about your season so far?
Well, I think the season, apart from Silverstone, it's been going not the best, I would say, because I think we had much bigger potential, especially in Monaco or Barcelona. I think Melbourne we used that potential, but Monaco and Barcelona I didn't use my full potential. Monaco I made a big mistake in the qualifying, which obviously cost me top six in the group. Then Barcelona quali was a disaster, honestly. But yeah, the most important thing is to forget about these things and focus on the next one. That's what I tried, what I have tried to do after Red Bull Ring, and I think it worked pretty well because I've won the feature race and now I'm safe in the championship, in safe position in the championship. So honestly, season now is going okay. I mean, happy to bounce back like that because yeah, because if yeah, I won't say if because everything is going well till there's. I think everything has gone well till Silverstone. Let's say it's difficult, but I don't know what to say honestly. But season's been going like till Silverstone is. I was a bit angry at myself, but after Silverstone, I'm quite happy at what place I am at. What place I'm at. Yeah.
What's your objective for the end of the year? You're sixth right now in the standings.
Yeah, I think the most important will be to qualify every time at top 12. I mean, it's basically 99% of the weekend. Uh, yeah, because races then it's quite difficult to overtake. I mean, Spa, if we've got big straights, so if you're managing the tires, you can do some overtakes, but obviously it's better to qualify at the top or at the top 12 because then races will be a bit easier. So that's my main goal, and then races should go fine because honestly, my race pace is always quite good. Maybe in Red Bull Ring it was not good, but apart from that, Melbourne, Monaco, Barcelona, now Silverstone, race pace was amazing. So I just need to work still on quali pace because in Silverstone I think lap wasn't too great because I missed that 1.5 tenths in the last sector compared to my lap before, which would have put me in second position. But honestly, if we keep on saying if, anyone can say that. So yeah, the most important will be to qualify top 12 every time.
All right. And what about for next year? I mean, if this year you do a good job in FIA F3, do you see yourself doing another year in F3 or maybe jumping in F2?
Let's see. I think next 2 weekends will decide more. I think if the quali goes well, and obviously the races go well, uh, we'll be thinking about moving step up. But now I think about doing my job, and if everything goes as planned, then we'll decide what we're gonna do next year.
All right. And so what's the first thing you notice when you come off track after a very long race?
What is in my mind, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's say because I didn't hear. Sorry. Uh, well, to be honest, I don't know what other drivers feel, but even after the Silverstone race, I didn't want to eat or drink anything. I was in full emotions, and even everybody just after the race, there's a tradition that everybody tries ice cream or coffee, after the race. Uh, I wasn't really thinking that I want to have one. Um, and after like I don't know, a few hours, I just started to feel that adrenaline has calmed down and everything started to work properly inside. So honestly, it was everything was I don't know. My head was somewhere else at that time.
All right. And what do we say is the best lesson you've learned so far in motorsport?
To never give up, to work even harder when there are harder times, and yeah, I think that's the most important to never give up because there were times that I wanted to give up, but I decided to not quit and to push myself even more, and I think it's going pretty well so far.
All right. What position are you aiming for in the standings this year?
I don't really have a like target or like yeah, I don't have a target where I want to finish in the end of the season. I just want to enjoy it as much as possible, uh, be happy what I'm doing, and collect points. And then by the end of the championship, I will check where I am in the standings. And yeah, that's all.
And what's your favorite track, your favorite circuit you've ever raced in?
I haven't raced in Hungary, but I would say this is my favorite track. But maybe apart from that, I would say maybe after this weekend, Silverstone and Melbourne. I really enjoy driving at.
All right. And if you could tell something to the Maciej that just started karting, what would it be? If you could tell you something to your past self.
Uh, be more confident. Just send it when you see somebody in front and don't look behind. Because back then I was a type of a driver that was yeah just he when he saw any other driver in front that is like super strong, he wasn't trying to make a crazy move or like any move. He was just trying to focus what's behind. So now I'll tell this young Maciej that just be more confident and just full send everyone. Yeah.
All right. And if you could change just one thing in motorsport, what would it be?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's quite difficult.
Yeah, it's nice.
Maybe tiny bit shorter races in Formula One. I think maybe they're a bit too long sometimes. Uh, I think it's really enjoyable to watch like F3 and F2 um, because they last like 40 or 1 hour, and Formula One takes like 1.5 to even 2 hours. So some people just you know they really enjoy watching the start, but in the middle it just starts to get boring, and yeah, I think that would be quite nice. Uh, but yeah, I haven't experienced that yet, and would be nice to as well try that. So um, it's quite difficult without honestly changing the FIA rules because I think every rule seems quite decent. Maybe more with track limits. Uh, oh yeah, actually with track limits, I think that's what I would maybe change tiny bit in.
What would you change about track limits? Sorry.
What I would change, there are some tracks that it's quite easy to do track limit. So maybe sometimes it would be nice if curb was, if you were outside of the curb, okay, that would be a track limit. But if you're on the curb, that's not a track limit. And I think that would work quite nicely.
All right, so we're kind of running out of time. Anything else you want to add just to finish off?
Uh, no, just support me in my career and wish me luck for another races.
All right, I will do that. So yeah, many thanks and yeah, huge
Thank
honor to
you.
have you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Thank you.